From The Human Condition, a User's Manual by Arnold Kunst, August 13th. If you can't stop thinking about it, don't stop working for it. Arnold Kunst. The first house I ever owned, May 1973, was a 3-bedroom cracker box in a brand new subdivision just outside Dublin, Ireland. And one of the first projects I took on was the huge bowling alley garden out back. I was told that the most surefire crop to grow in an Irish garden of that size was potatoes. It was my first venture into anything like gardening, and I learned a lot about the need for hard work followed by big-time patience. The process started out as a straightforward, back-breaking job. First, I needed to soften up the ground with what proved to be a shoulder-dislocating rototiller, then sprout out a load of cow manure and dig it in. All that got done before September. Then I bought 15 pounds of what were called seed potatoes, which I was told were to be stored in a cool, dark space, in our case, on a shed in the coal shed out back. I continued following some fairly straightforward, simple, common sense advice. Cut the potatoes so that at least 3 little tubers, little protrusions growing from the side of the potato, would grow in each section, and leave them in the dark until the time was right. And that was St. Patrick's Day. If I did it right, I'd turn my 15 pounds into 150 pounds of potatoes. First, create an inverted cone-shaped protrusion about 4 inches deep in the flaky soil with the handle of a shovel, and carefully place one of those 3-tuber bits of potato about 2 inches below the surface, then cover it up with soft earth so gently that those little protrusions wouldn't break. Note to would-be gardeners, those little protrusions broke very easily. Separate each planting by about 18 inches, with the rows about 3 feet apart. In the coming weeks, I added more soil to protect it from the cold. Earthing up those little shoots also had the effect of forcing each shoot to work that little bit harder to reach sunlight. Eventually, the frost tapered off as spring turned to summer, and those little shoots would grow into a substantial bush about 18 inches tall, on which blossoms would eventually appear. I left those blossoms fall off, which seemed a no-brain indication that the time had come, finally, to dig up those potatoes. Was all that back-breaking work worth it? Well, put it this way. Those original 15 pounds kept husband, wife, and child in potatoes from July through December. Like I say, back-breaking work followed by big-time patience. And as the provider, I felt like $1 million. Arnold Kunst.